Stephen A. Smith here, giving you guys the week two recap. Koopy was supposed to send me the list as far as reports, but I'm gonna try to make this thing unique as far as different stuff instead of talking about the same things within these recaps because I'd like to get this done quickly. I just don't have the time to just sit around and do too much waiting. Not to say that he's doing that. I'm just saying in general. Let's try to get things knocked out, man, when I'm able to do so. So as you guys can see, Amari Miller was the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week against Delaware. He's great junior wide receiver. Let's see what else we got. He was also the National Offensive Player of the Week as well. He had played great last week, but I mean it was against Delaware, so it's nothing to talk about. But hey, every single game is very important, which is why I put that new rule where you have to play the computer every week. Um, without your intent, then it can be cleared. But other than that, I did talk to Coop and I explained to him that we're going to play the computer. I feel like everybody deserves to work for their money. If you want to be eligible to receive payments, then you should. I don't like this light. I'm gonna redo it. Well, we're good. Matter of fact, I got a new controller by the way, so you guys should be able to hear me very well. Um, so it's a good thing right there. But yeah, what I was saying as far as if guys want to be eligible to get paid, I feel like that you have to work for it. Who goes to work and get paid for free? Nobody. And so that's not going to happen in this league. Not while I'm the analyst in here, and it's not going to happen in the GFSSL league neither. You're going to play every week. You lose, you have to chop it up and get ready for the next week. Um, but no free handouts, no ignoring my interview questions, none of that. Um, yeah, this is not how we're going to do things. We have a few guys that haven't responded yet, and one of the guys is the big dog Coop, and he's the head commissioner of this franchise. But if he don't respond in 24 hours, then he is ineligible. That's just the way it is. All right, so we are in week three. We're going to do our normal recap, but we're going to do it in a more better way. We're not going to just be repetitive doing the same thing, but we are going to do the incentive check right now, and we're going to make sure everybody played their games. I will check the screens after the screen. I'm not going to bore you guys out doing it right now, but I will make sure everybody screamed. Michigan had an issue with screaming, and so I will help him. It was giving him an error as far as 4-3 error. And I just told him he had to reset his PS5. I had to do the same. It just gave me that recently. So let's take a look and see. Okay, so Arizona State beats Mississippi State 48-28. Nebraska beat Akron 42-3. SMU beats Baylor 31-10. Georgia defeated FCS Southeast 70-0. Miami defeated FCS Southeast 34-0. Clemson defeated Troy 42-20. Virginia Tech defeated Vanderbilt 16-7. And see, that was a fairly tight game. So we have to get a computer a chance to play too. You know what I'm saying? That was a good game right there. Damn near lost it. Florida State and FCS Midwest 68-0. South Carolina defeated FCS Southeast 42-0. Texas A&M played against my apology. Texas A&M played against Utah State. They won 38-10. Kansas State beats Army 49-0. UCLA beats UNLV 38-10. USC defeated Georgia Southern 42-13. UCF defeated FCS Southeast 57-10. Florida defeated USF 50-17. LSU defeated Louisiana Tech 43-0. I'm loving all those ones on the right side. Everybody played their games in the computer. I love that. That's how it should be. That is a league that's well organized, and you're setting the tone when you do that. You know what I'm saying? I like that right there. All the ones on that right side. So we had user Michigan and Oklahoma. Michigan won this game 24-7. I did send interview questions out to both of these users. Let's see. We may have a user right now. We can actually play his interview question that I had for him. Let's see if he responded. Just give me a quick second. Oklahoma is Eric. So Eric hasn't responded to my interview question yet. So as I said before, he have less than 24 hours. I try to get this done quickly before the recaps. That way you guys can hear what these guys are saying in the recaps as well. So it just makes it a more fun. But he lost 24-7 first half. And then in that second half, he was able to come back strong, 31-21. But unfortunately, Michigan was able to finish this game with a victory. They won in a turnover battle. Taking a look at the statistics, Bryce Underwood, you guys know he's the highest paid quarterback, one of the highest paid other than Arch Manning that's in the league right now. He played very good. 3 TDs, 222 yards. They also rushed the ball fairly well. Receivers connected very good. They had a junior wide receiver, had 2 TDs. Even Shamaje Morgan, junior wide receiver, played fairly well. So that's great right there. Oklahoma came up short, man. I mean, they fought back, being down 24-7. Quarterback right here, John Mateer, he had thrown 2 interceptions. One of the things that I'm trying to do is get used to the teams, the names, even with real life. That way I can, when I'm sports betting, this game can help me with the names to see who got what. Jaden Ott, senior, he from Chino, California, 79 yards. They couldn't do anything in the run game. Wide receivers didn't do too much. They had one receiver right here, 4 catches, 1 TD. They did spread the ball around. That's what, six different receivers. But unfortunately, they came up short, and their interviews will be uploaded or they will be ineligible. Um, so you guys can be in touch with that. Um, then we had Penn State and Washington. Let's see if we get any interviews from those guys. I'm curious to know if you guys are going to be able to hear it as well. So um, let's see. We had Penn State, which is Koopy. He hasn't responded. Very disappointed in him. Um, and then we have Washington. Washington. Who has Washington? Okay, so we do have an interview. Washington. Okay. So I'm gonna break down his game, and then I'm gonna give you guys his thoughts of this matchup. Penn State won this game 45-28. They was able to pretty much control the game fairly well. 28, 28 points in the first half was very, very good. Washington just came up short in this game. First half 21-28, and then in the second quarter they couldn't get anything going. Penn State came out swinging, and then you have that was able to have 10 points in that fourth quarter. When you look at the turnover battle, you can see clearly that Penn State turned the ball over in no time. No turn. They didn't turn the ball over at all. So when you can play mistake-free football, you can win a lot of games. Taking a look at the statistics, Penn State quarterback Drew Allar threw 2 TDs, 244 yards. Um, Washington quarterback turned the ball over 3 times. He is young. He's a sophomore, a little bit under 6 foot. Wondering if that height has anything to do with it. Um, he also rushed the ball as well, so he is a rusher. I have to change my light too on the ceiling. You guys see it flickering. Just haven't done it yet. Nicholas Singleton, senior running back, he played very good. I can remember this game right here because he also did some things in the past game as well. 208, 2 TDs, and then in the past game, as I said before, He played a huge role into the offense. 5 catches, 62 yards, 1 TD. So that's a very good game right there by Penn State. And you would hope that he responds to the interview questions. We also will get the interview question. I forgot of his opponent. I almost forgot. But yeah, you would hope that Penn State come through, and because I would hate to have to suspend the commissioner, but the rule is for everybody. So within 24 hours, Coop, if you see this video, all right. So we're gonna see what Washington had to say about this matchup. I'm gonna try to play it loud so you guys can hear it, and it's a good test as well to see if we can actually hear it if it's possible.
It's a pleasure to jump on and get an interview with you, especially after a tough loss at the Penn State. We just couldn't stop the run game. One of the best running backs in the nation, and he made sure to show us why he was or is considered one of the best backs in the nation. Um, yeah, our quarterback had 3 turnovers. Definitely can't win games like that. That's not championship football. We will say that one of the interceptions we thought was a lucky tip ball in which the receiver dropped the ball and it landed into the defender's hands. So we don't take too much merit or too much stock into the turnover problem with our quarterback, especially with one of those interceptions being in the last minute ditch effort to try to get some points on the board. We only really are evaluating one of those interceptions, and we'll take it to the strategy board and prepare with our quarterback. We think Penn State ranked number 2, previous playoff team last year. I believe we held our own, especially having a younger team. We just need to really focus and build our run game. We were a little disappointed with senior Justin Coleman and his efforts as another week of him not being able to really establish that run game. Him being one of the better backs in the nation, we expect more out of him. We were really satisfied with rookie Jordan Washington, who we looked to get some more touches. Nice quick burst out of the backfield, very shifty running back, and has the ability to be a receiver in the backfield. So we're hoping that he plays a bigger role moving forward this year and in the years to come. Lastly, we want to really compete immediately. We don't look to make excuses about our team being young. So we look forward on rebounding and taking it back to the gridiron to take on Washington State this week, in which we will truly try to establish a run game. Another shout out, Denzel Boston, dog, 9 receptions, 100+ yards. He definitely kept us in the game. We look forward to continuing to lean on our senior, and hopefully we can get him some accolades on his way out. Against it, Stephanie, it's Coach Sterling, Coach Wynn. I appreciate your time and look forward to speaking with you later on the season.
So you guys just heard Washington head coach right there speaking out about this matchup, and I agree with him 100%. I do feel like that although they are young, they still have a lot of room for growth. And shout out to him, by the way, man, for stepping into the fire after a loss. That's dope. All right, then we had TCU defeated Midwest 42-7. Alabama defeated UL Monroe 45-3. Texas Tech and Kent State. Texas Tech win this game 38-7. Ohio State defeated Southeast 61-0. Ole Miss defeated Kentucky 49-0. Colorado defeated Delaware 42-14. Oregon barely defeated Oklahoma State 17-11. Another reason why I say you have to play the computer, because what if Oklahoma State was to win that game, or capable to win that game, and then somehow, some way, we just happen to just sim it because guys don't want to play the computer, and then Oregon go and win a championship and he gets paid for free. Like, no, you have to earn it. If he make it to the promised land and he wins, however much money the pot is, he's gonna feel like he accomplished something because he done it. Nobody gave him anything. Duke defeated Illinois 34-7. And then we had Wisconsin and Middle Tennessee. Wisconsin win this game 59-31. Let's take a look at the college football top 25 right now. Texas, Penn State, Georgia, Clemson, Notre Dame are the top 5. Then you have Oregon, Alabama, Ohio State, Florida, BYU, LSU, Arizona State, Michigan, Kansas State, Ole Miss, SMU, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, Illinois, and Miami. Indiana, Missouri, USC, South Carolina, and Iowa State are all in the college football top 25. Taking a look at the players of the week, we obviously saw Marion Miller was one of the players of the week on the offense. Then you have TJ Parker, defensive edge. He had 8 total tackles, 3 sacks, 5 tackles for a loss, 1 interceptions, 2 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 TD. Damn, he actually played very, very good. Heisman watch right now. I told you guys last week I felt like Arch Manning would be in here. He's not in here yet, but you have Devon Dampier, junior quarterback, Sam Levitt, Arizona State quarterback, Darian Dupree. He's in there. Sawyer Robertson, I do know about him. And then you have Nicholas Singleton, who I definitely mentioned a few minutes ago, that did a lot in the pass and run game last match. Taking a look at the recruiting, obviously, recruiting is always something that we always want to talk about when it comes to the dynasty. Georgia, Penn State, Clemson, and Oregon are the top four. Then you have Bama, Ole Miss, Texas, Louisiana, SMU, and USC in the top 10. Oklahoma and teams on down. So big surprise in my opinion is Texas A&M. Texas A&M is down number 55 right now. They haven't had one single commit as of right now. Very, very surprised about that. He's usually one of the ones that's in the top 10, top five. But same thing with Notre Dame. But obviously, it's very, very early. But teams like USC have gotten off to a very fast start. Texas, Ole Miss, and so on. So I'm very excited to see how this thing is going to pan out once we get towards the middle of the season. Taking a look at the statistics to see what we have as far as stats, season stats, who's doing what. We'll take a look at the national stats. Um, we kind of play a two-style offense, so we run a lot of two different. Well, I said two-style offense. That don't even make sense. Um, we run a two-man quarterback system. So I don't expect to be up here. Um, so right now you have Levette, who's a part of the Heisman race right now. Danny O'Neal, Nico. These names get more and more difficult to say. Hunter Watson, Maddox Matson, and EJ Warner. Right now, touchdowns leaders right now. Sam is up there again. Danny O'Neal, EJ, DJ Lagway, Fernando, and then you have Gunnar Stockton up there in that. Who's leading interceptions? Cade Klubnik. Very, very surprised right here. He's one of the guys that's returning from last year. A lot of high expectations for him in real life, so you wouldn't think to see him up there, but hey, that's how it is. Same thing with Garrett. A lot of Arch Manning is up there. Damn near three away from being the most led in interceptions. So, um, hey, that's sometimes that's just what it is. Taking a look at the rushers right now, who's leading that category? Darius Taylor. This is the computer, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna don't quote me on that, but I love to see it. Nicholas Singleton, Darian Dupree, Ricky Hunt Jr. Computer, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? That we have two computer teams with players in the top four. You know what I'm saying? I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? And Nicholas Singleton leading right now in TDs. Kanye Udo, he's number two. Arizona State, and then you have Stanford. Then this player right here, another computer. You know what I'm saying? So um, we got to play with them too. Taking a look at the receptions right now, receptions leader Emmanuel Henderson, Orange Singleton, Josiah Ayan, all of these guys right now. It's still early. Just taking a look to see, adding some creativity in these reports as we always talk about different things. It'll make it more entertaining for you guys that's watching. One of the things that I am excited about is seeing this kid right here. I think he called it Nick Harbor, or something like that. They say he's a beast, 6'5", 235, runs a 4.240. The kid is special. I cannot wait to see him in real life. Marion Miller, definitely somebody that got injured last year, but I have high expectations for him this year. And then it goes on down. Blocking right now. Who's giving up the most sacks? We can look at that. Okay, so we have computer team, Aki Agunbi senior. So it's definitely going to be important for us to replace this. Um, it's not good to have players in the top or damn near number what they almost number one. So that's not good right there. And he took most snaps, so it's kind of not bad because that means he did protect the quarterback more, but I still don't like that. Defense wise, most solo tackles, Desmond, Cameron, Jalen Smith. Most tackles right now we have is Preston Zachman, Davison, Jalen Smith. Most interceptions still tied up right now with three with these guys. Most sacks, Toby. Kansas State has been playing great. They got two players right here that's in the race for the most sacks. Pretty good. And then it gets down from there. Um, let's take a look at the team stats. Let's see who has the number one offense, number one defense, and we'll get up out of here and get ready for our game. Offense right now, Florida has the number one offense in this league. Number one defense right now would be Georgia. And so if we was to go off of offense and defense, we could say we could potentially see Florida and Georgia, you know. Um, and then it gets on interesting at the bottom. Defensive wise, as I said, Georgia, Duke, Oregon, Texas Tech, Michigan, all of these teams have been doing amazing. Still early to look at the standings and stuff like that, um, and other things like that. We're finna prepare for Houston. We'll go ahead and do our recruiting, doing it live with you guys, as we do every advanced week. Um, don't really need running back right now. We did mention something about our offensive tackle giving up a lot of sacks, and he's a senior. So I'm all about the trenches. I am going to throw some. I'm going to communicate with this kid right here. Um, yeah, let's see who else. Yeah, this D tackle. We're gonna play around. This will, and then the center for sure. We definitely can. You never can recruit too many guards and tackles and shit like that. Now, wide receiver, we only looking for speed, so I'm gonna see what we got. 91 acceleration, 84 speed. That hurt. That hurt right there. Mike, um, he's decent. He's decent. We'll send him a. We'll contact his family and see can we know a little bit more about him. Then we have free safety. Um, what is he? 6'2", 205. Left tackle, I'm automatically throwing at it. 6'7", 283. We bring him in our program in the offseason. He'll get bigger than that. And we're gonna also bring him on a visit. What do he care about? Let's see. Championships, okay. Um, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk to him. Bring him out on a scholarship invite. Not a scholarship invite on a scheduled visit. That's what you call it. Then we have another right tackle. Dang, we couldn't get him. He was 6'7", 282. So we'll go ahead and move him out the way. Quarterback. We don't need a quarterback, but we're always building. So we're gonna always bring in talent for the starters to stay at it. I like him. We're going to remove this here. Bringing in more linemen for sure. 6'5", 318, 100%. And we're going to offer him a scholarship. The size, 4-star is all I need to know about him. Athlete. Now we are going to check and see what he got. And I know others can see this, but it is what it is. That's part of being a viewer of the channel. You get a chance to um, follow along. So I know there are some guys out there that's hunting. This guy here is not fast enough. 85 speed. Yeah, we're gonna remove him from the list. Okay, we got 20 more points. All right, 20 more points. What we're gonna do with this here? We're gonna DM him, and then we're gonna DM this guy, and that completes. I kind of feel like this is what they do in real life. Like they send out scholarships even to players they don't even intend on playing, but just for the hell of it, it's a numbers game. All right, so we're gonna go out here against Houston, and hope you guys enjoyed the show as far as the incentives, along with the weekly recap. So we're gonna go white. We're the away team. I can actually talk while playing as well. It's gonna be nice now that I got a controller. Computer wise, they're gonna go all red. Well, let's see, they got blue. They got blue socks with. They got a blue jersey. Okay, okay. All right. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the game. Get this game out the way so I can go ahead and do my next objective with whatever that is. That's why I say, Coop, get a chance, man, with those reports, send them to me ASAP because I try to get things done quickly. But you have to do the interview, so there's no need for you to do anything other than that. So let's go ahead and get this game underway, man. Hope you guys enjoy the game. We are going to stream a little more on here. So it's going to be great, man. You see this thing grow as far as this channel. I understand it's all about consistency. That's the only way there's anything going to grow. So we get this channel growing, then we on to something. So I ain't going to talk too much. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the commentary a little bit throughout this game. 3-0 Houston, man. This is a game where we can't take lightly. We can't take this game lightly at all.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Houston's offense will get first crack at it here. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player.
Now I gotta see if they're gonna run teams to know like what I'm gonna do as far as safety depth. I do like the fact that we can adjust that now.
So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Cougars are way behind the sticks on this third and forever.
Not worried about anything underneath.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Good job.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Get outside.
And he's
great defense. I like that.
Solid return on the pick.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Preston Hodge is a transfer. Kid is special. He got talent. He's a slot corner for us in real life, but I think we're going to play him a little bit at safety this year.
This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Salter. Right down the middle. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately.
Supposedly EA has tuned these substitutions when we do them live. I like to do them live, like real life. So I'm going to see if they have improved the substitutions
Wants to go up top on first down.
during the game. First interception. No more, he's going to have to. I got a young freshman behind him.
2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get
trust him because he's a senior.
Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Out of the chute, toss to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
You got to get down on that.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense.
It's new control. I got to break it in.
Tight end now in motion.
Motion left side. It's a run.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right back to the well. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately,
we give up anything underneath. In that situation, we give you anything.
I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Let's go. Yeah, still waiting on the first one.
See what he can get. He gets a block. Really,
he was last cycle Heisman.
And made a nice game before being run out of bounds.
He a freshman.
Opening snap
Redshirt freshman.
Comes from the 38-yard line. Dropping back.
So me being able to play with him last season, I actually saved a year.
Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with
that they allowed me to play with him.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running.
It's a big body.
He's loose. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chain.
We're going to be good again in real life. These receivers. The difference is we got a lot of speed, and we also got some possession receivers this year. But these guys, this is talent.
Have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a can.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline, all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
So
and
we
they
got
close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the
7-0. All right, so let's go to.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
The tackle.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Wegman. The short hands, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Wide open spaces. Solid work.
They won't let me go for it.
They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Connors. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see.
We said we want to run the ball better in this game.
In the second.
We got to put more emphasis on running.
We're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Going for the marker on the ground. There he goes. Steps out at the 34.
This is why we have to play computer, man. This is why I say. This is why I say we should play computer right here.
Productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear.
Now we struggling.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Broussard. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year. That has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team. That last year was a very big disappointment. With expectations for this squad to end up like they did, a lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated. They better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The UConn offense and defense have complemented themselves very nicely today, and this fan base always travels well. All of those factors could equal a big-time road win. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UConn. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that?
We ain't running the ball yet. We gotta run the ball.
Going on elsewhere.
Good field.
To the right. Oh, what a cut! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hayden. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Salter. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Grabs it in the middle. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it out.
Last game, Amari and Miller got off, but Draylon Miller doing his thing this game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The play action fake. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone.
Pass interference. He ain't turn around.
But the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Salter. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And he runs it in for the score.
Who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. to the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Snagged in the middle. It's Connors. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the right.
Left him open.
He's got him wide open.
Damn.
All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Salter. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete.
I got bounds.
At the 46.
That's my fault. Being greedy.
Gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2
We'll
more
take
plays.
the points for right now.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
Man.
And it's no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first
So
half.
Cam Michael got out this game. Last game, it was Amari Miller. Now it's Cam. It's starting to get it slowly. His feet up under him. Like I said, he's a freshman.
This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
All right, so we do a 2-quarterback system, as I said before, so we're gonna go Julian now. I can't wait to see how Coach Prime do it though. Cause you gotta play both of them, especially Juju though. Like Juju is this kid here is special, man. ESPN top quarterback, ESPN 300, 5-star. I mean, he was.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down.
Good catch.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
But yeah, he was committed to USC originally. Keep him happy, especially in this era of football. Everybody is trying to get paid. They don't play, they get mad, angry. You thinking everything is cool. See that kid put the ball right where it needs to be, man. That kid is That's why EA need to go ahead and pass. Whatever they say, sometimes these guys leave. It's a glitch. They need to pass that out. I need this quarterback here for 4 seasons. So
these guys will take it to the house. Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride.
Next season, we're gonna have them 3 full seasons. I ain't gonna worry about it. Ain't no other quarterback that's gonna get in the game next season. Like we're gonna have it 2 or 3 years to just go off.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
This is the only year we're doing a 2-quarterback system.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing
to
take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
I tell you what, I know what I need to do. I really don't think nothing wrong with my mic. I think phone is just tripping.
Looking for a deep man. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
If not, I'm going to go ahead and order me another one.
Once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Wegman. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Fired in from the red zone.
That's why we play computer, man. You never know. Any given day. Any given day, man. You never know.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was
I would hate to be the example of why we need to play
the
computer,
shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches.
Somebody got to play defense.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Quarterback may change this route.
All right, Juju, let's go.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Welch.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Thanks to grab. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback. And they're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
There you go. $10, man. Shit.
They'll try the run.
To the 43-yard line
and a first down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. QB draw.
That's what we want to do. We're going to do that more and more.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And yeah, I could go to the dollar store and buy these that I got right here, but throughout the day, man, I be so busy, man.
Catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
This team, that team, even up with Shador, is going to have time. For me, the easiest way to get stuff to my house is Auburn. Even if it's right up the street.
They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Especially so tomorrow, the rookies report tomorrow. Cleveland Browns training camp. The rookies report.
Top on first down.
Come on, block.
And he was hit just as he was releasing
so I got to report all of them. I watch YouTube is not. It's a real job. It ain't. You can just do one day and then don't do it the next day.
He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it.
I want everybody to be consistent.
And the Buffaloes trying to pay off
like even if you ain't posting some days in the league, oh my goodness. I hate the curse. I don't think I curse YouTube. Keep going.
How about a second receiving touchdown?
You keep playing like this, I'm eventually start. And you just lead that 2 quarterback system along.
That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
I want to see this consistency, though. I want to see the consistency.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And I can always throw in. I can literally put.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field
goal.
Started
right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score
into
took a little oomph out of this
the
crowd.
option style offensive formations and just let Juju Lewis.
And it'll be a
just let him
touchback.
spin
The ball will come out to the
that would be his job
25-yard line.
both seasons.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Because he's clearly the better quarterback.
Snags a quick pass on the left, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the
gotta
third quarter
finish the deal.
stats.
No receivers, it's getting a dime. I like this game where you have to match. You have to match the offense. Everything matters from the size, everything. That's why we're gonna recruit bigger players. They're on a hit stick, so I don't need no small players trying to hit stick. I need guys with muscle. You want to be on my team like Penn State, Georgia.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Finding open areas. And he'll get it up
size
to the 48. It'll be a first down.
It hurt him, though.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
No. Hell no.
Oh, it's picked off.
That's
what
all
a bad time for a mistake like that. Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Charlotte is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the Queen City for some time. They're up 14 over the Judicials. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield.
Good tackle.
And a good job of coverage by that
defense. Get copyrighted.
They're going to keep
Man,
this
I gotta get
drive
my
going. They'll have
headphones.
to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great place to start for this offense. End off from the shotgun. Got room to work. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Like that now. They fixed that. Usually when you substitute players, it's for that formation. Now it's every formation when you make substitutions. At first it was just one formation. I like that. They upgraded that substitutions. I like that. So now when you substitute, it's for every formation. It's not just for one formation. That's dope. Because I use that shit without having to pause the game, especially online.
Got it behind the line. It's Welsh. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one.
But yeah, I'm thinking about throwing Caden Salter in offenses like this.
And you see running backs in today's football, they play
in an offensive formation like this here.
But you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball.
And just running him like this, and just let Juju just do his thing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way they both will play. And it fits their style. Like, Hayden Salter is more of a runner. He can throw too. But Juju is like, he's going to dime you all game.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! And the stomping has commenced. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single back.
Good move.
Only a short gain on that run. Defense
Gotta
played
keep
it
your
well.
feet. That was a good move.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure. And
What's good, Master? What he say? He said they jamming.
And I tell you what, this
Yeah,
defense,
for sure. What
all about how great this quarterback
yeah, for
is.
sure, man.
They
Yeah,
came in
they
today
jamming.
with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Good D.
He did not make it.
And they're going for it again.
On 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for fires one high and deep.
Good D. Good D.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Hey, they going for it. We're gonna keep running it up. Good field position.
Really quickly, so
we gotta stay ready.
For it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark.
Good run.
They just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Still got a few pieces to work on in recruiting, though. Get that line fixed.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Makes the catch.
Good throw.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it up.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do with Juju.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long.
Just throw Hayden Salter in formations like this here.
Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
A designed run for the quarterback. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I think we found our scheme. How we gonna run our offense now?
We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Wegman. They're setting up the screen.
Good D.
And he goes down after making the grab.
I'll tell you what I can do. I just thought about it. I can take my camera.
The execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass
I can just simply move my camera over here. That way I can read the comments. I don't know why I didn't do that.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen
the comments gonna come on that side, so yeah.
They will certainly need one here. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the sticks.
Good
It's
D.
Thomas. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Connors. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Pulls it and fires to the left. He gets it out across the 45 and out of
See, I gotta get some bigger players. We got some head on us, but I just need a few more big players.
They'll try to get it through the air. With the catch, it's Connors. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, but way too little, way too late. And they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging
the ball
their heads.
up, man.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This game is so amazing, man. This is a nice game. This game is nice.
They've only
This shit
converted
is real.
one time in 3 4th down attempts, but
They took their
they'll try
time
to
when they made
move
this
the
game.
sticks with this one.
Like the movements, the head movements, the swings, all this shit is nice.
Coming back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform.
We don't want to get nobody hurt, though. We're going to throw it away. We're going to get up out of here.
Too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule,
It ain't worth it.
tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower. Putting up
Well, they
so
got
many
3
points. This
timeouts,
thing is
but
easily
they
over
shouldn't
now.
call
They can
them.
just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
All right, so let's see about the recaps. We got Koopy just sent us a message. Let's see. All right, let's see about the recaps.
Exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
Okay, so Koopy sent us the recap of the matchup with Michigan. So we're gonna play his. We're gonna play his recap, and then we'll have Michigan, and we'll do his tomorrow. So let's go to. We had the scores. Week 2. All right, we had Koopy, Penn State. All right, let's see what he had to say about his game.
Hey, Stephen A., thanks for having me. It felt good to get the first user game jitters out of the way. Went into the game not knowing much about Dre. I watched a little bit of his week 1 game to get a little bit of film on him. It was a computer game, so not much you could gather from it. And not being 100% comfortable with a defensive playbook yet, figured I had my hands full on that side of the ball. Good news is I was able to find an offensive playbook I like. I gave up on Penn State's playbook after like 4 scrimmages. And so far, I'm really happy with that decision. In regards to the game, I was able to jump out to an early lead, found the run game early, moved the ball down the field, and scored with what felt like a perfect drive. I came out on defense and got a stop and was able to have a 1-play touchdown on the next drive. Ended up jumping out to a 28-7 lead just before half. And with like 2 minutes to go, I ended up giving up 2 quick touchdowns to cut it to a 1-possession game. I got the ball back just before halftime, maybe 40, 50 seconds left, if I remember correctly. Moved the ball down the field, took a couple of sacks, and left a 50-yard field goal short. Um, Honestly, it felt like the game was slipping through my fingers. It was 28-21 to start the third quarter, and he got the ball. And as a Falcons fan, I'm used to blowing leads, and I felt like this was trending in that direction. But my defense came up clutch. Interceptions on the first two drives to start the second half. The second one being a 105-yard pick six that basically sealed it for me, and I was able to kind of take my foot off the gas and coast. Um, Excited for that first user win, especially in conference, and looking forward to pushing toward a Big Ten title and a deep playoff run.
All right, so you guys heard Penn State Koopy coming through at the end of the game. Actually, great the fact that he was able to do that. Now we just have Evan, and he have less than 24 hours to get his done. But it was a pretty good wrap up, man. I feel like that a lot of teams was able to play. Everybody played in week two. I mean, and did nobody, as far as incentive check, I don't have to do any extra work. Everybody played their game. Texas, somebody did tell me about Texas, so he wasn't able to play, but he's okay because um, Hoopy, he told me about Texas, and so Auburn, same thing. He told me about Auburn as well. I'll make sure. Okay, he didn't tell me about Auburn. So let's see what's going on with Auburn. Let's see who is Auburn. Checking this every single week. So if you have a game against the computer, it's important. It's important. I'm ready to slam the hammer. Um, I'm ready to slam the hammer, man. Auburn. Let's see who Auburn is. Because I have to set the tone. That's my man Naruto fan '06, man. That's my dog, man. He always play. He is in my A. Unfortunately, Auburn is um ineligible along with anybody else. Checking this shit like a hawk every week. So if you're watching this screen, just telling you, you play your game, scream it. Um, I mean, if even if it's Koopy, and Koopy is my dog, but if it's even regardless of who it massive, young Manning, regardless of who it is, then those my best friends. Like I'm gonna have to slap the hammer down. So OJ, regardless. So play your game and you don't have to worry about this shit. So Auburn is officially ineligible. All right, so let me write this down. Auburn. Damn, I hate that for him, man. That's a good guy. But anyway, but he gonna play every week anyway, whether he win or lose. Though he usually play, so I'm gonna actually see why he not playing, and then we'll go from there. And we have to replace UCF too. So we shouldn't have a problem replacing people, man. We're playing for a bag. So we'll see what we can do. I maybe check Operation Sports and other leagues and see who want to be a part of the franchise. Maybe even some of my subscribers, man. Let them know we're playing a no switch league and it's very active. We had a great week as far as week two. I mean, look at all these games. Everybody played, so it's not like it's a bad thing as far as total league. It's only a few bad apples. Get them up out of here, replace them, and then we'll be great. Obviously we want to strive for greatness, and that's how we're gonna be able to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the week two recap, week three Colorado Buffalo show. See you guys the next week um, as we check this incentive checks and we get ready for the next game. So see you guys later, man. Sorry about the screen being an hour and 20 minutes, but that's just part of it sometimes. Peace.